Hello. It is. Here, try putting it in the other slot. And when you don't hold it, just don't touch it. Is it good? Okay. And is it facing the? Are we live? We're live.
It says you are live for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Hello, folks at home. Back-to-back opens for Patrick.
And folks, again, sorry for the malfunctions. We're very new to this, and if our mic cuts out at all, we're very sorry. But you can still enjoy the bowling that we're currently watching. If you can't hear me, and it's been a couple minutes because I do like talking to you guys. Just put something in chat that the mic's not working, and we'll try to fix it for you guys.
Jesus Christ.
Patrick needs to make the spare. Good pickup from Patrick.
You're just dumping it again.
Brandon picks up the spare. So, folks, I'll be saying this a third time now, as it has cut out the past 2 times. So our standings right now, we have Owen and Jacob tied for first with 5 points. They're 5 and 2. Then we have Leighton with 4 points. He beat Brendan 4-3. Going into the 3 points that Brendan has, he is in 4th place. And then we have Patrick and Kelly sitting at the bottom right now with 2 points. So no one has gotten swept. Technically, we could say that Tyler swept. We're saying that if you beat the bye, you get a free 7 points. Is that how we're doing it? Or you just get nothing? The bye does count towards your average. You just don't get any points. You don't lose any points. So it's a free average boost, hopefully. And we're doing scratch only for this. We're not a bunch of sissies. We do scratch only here. We don't do handicap. Owen on the right lane. Basically already clinched. I mean, all he needs is 2 pins over there, and he wins the first game.
Normally I chop that.
Tyler striking here would put a huge lead, and he does strike. Good first game from Tyler so far, and Brendan has had 4 9-counts in a row. We all know that feeling, folks. Kelly, 10-pin. Patrick could strike here to put a lot of pressure on Kelly to make the spare. Actually, it looks pretty good. And he strikes. Good shot. Good shot from Patrick. And Patrick does currently have a 14, 15 pin advantage on Kelly. Could be more depending on if she makes a spare. And she does. Sniffs out the spare. And Jacob does strike, trying to keep total pins within reach. Owen is having a great first game, 160, 145 in the 5th, or in the 7th. Possible 165 in the 8th. Tyler also having a great game. Only 2 9-counts. Striking here basically puts the game out of reach, and he does. A great shot. He does have the ice in the veins, folks. That was a great shot. Owen with a split, and Brendan kicks out the 10-pin. We don't see that very often, folks. And Owen said he did make this. We were having technical difficulties. We did not see him make it, so we'll see. Oh, Patrick needs some big luck. Good 9-count from Patrick. A wet spot in the ball, folks. You don't see that very often. Not a very weird excuse. Oh, and he makes it again.
He made it?
He makes that spare again, folks. He might as well leave that every time.
I know. This is a big shot from Kelly here.
Kelly looks good. Oh, and the
That is
7-pin.
huge.
The 7-pin stays up, folks. That might be the most unlucky shot we've seen today. Patrick. Oh my gosh. He missed the spare, folks. He missed the 5-pin. He owes me a beer when I turn 21, folks. Oh my gosh. And Kelly making the spare gives herself a very comfortable lead going into the 10th frame. Actually looks pretty good. And she misses both.
That is huge.
Oh, and Patrick with an 8-pin lead going.
Patrick has the lead going into the 10th frame.
A 6-pin lead going into the 10th frame here. And both other games are basically already decided. I don't think Brendan has a chance, unless, even if Tyler double gutters. Now Tyler does have a very good 260 game going right now, so that is a tough game to go against. And Tyler just keeps peering it. And Logan was saying earlier how Tyler does usually find it early, so we'll see if Tyler can keep this up. Brenner gets a good double, and Owen makes the 10-pin. It's a chance for a 200 game. Jacob, good strike shot, gets count. Looking over to Chris, we did see he had a 135 game, so he will have to shoot pretty well to get that 700 that we were talking about earlier. Brendan needs it to push, really needs it to push. And he does get it. He will have a good 200 game. That will beat most people. I mean, he's shooting right around his average, but Tyler pulled out of his shoes this game with a 260.
Patrick is fighting for his life.
And Owen with a good 199 that game. Takes the lead. Now 7 points. It's the most we've seen.
Something tore on my ring finger. I'm sorry.
And Brendan. Good finish from Brendan. 224. 223. That'll need to be changed. I can do that. Scorekeeper can do that.
Kelly gets 9 with the first shot. Patrick pretty much
Oh, good shot. Oh my
That's
gosh.
a hard spare. Especially for somebody like that.
And Patrick, if
The
Kelly
spare is
misses,
super important.
if Kelly misses the spare, Patrick will take game 1. Let's see if Kelly can convert it, and she does. Now all Patrick has to do is mark and then get 5 pins, and he will take the lead here. Or I guess it would be. I guess he would need. Yeah, 5 pins. 5 pins sounds right. Oh, and
Is
we see
Patrick
everything.
clutch? Does he have the ice in the veins, ladies and gents?
Most important shot right here.
It's got a hook.
Oh, and he misses it. He misses it. He misses it.
162.
Kelly just needs to keep it on the lane here.
Kelly keeps it on the lane to win.
It looks like Kelly will win game 1. Very close match there, folks. Very close match. And Kelly does win 166 to 162. A horrible choke by Patrick. Missing 2 spares there. The easiest 200 game, but he missed 4 easy spares.
Well, this isn't a house shot.
And game 2 will be starting momentarily, folks. Owen already starting game 2. Does not want to be iced. Yep, all good.
Jacob gets there. Tyler stays locked in.
And make sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna put that in the chat right now.
Gets none. 231. That looks good.
Good shot from Kelly. And Patrick misses his first spare. All strikes on the lane except Patrick. My co-host has left. He's getting a drink. But make sure to like and subscribe, folks. I was going to talk about this last week, but we did reach 80 subscribers. A huge milestone here for Millersville Bowling. Trying to get to 100. Trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of 2024. I know there's 10 months, so hopefully we reach that goal after we win club championship, of course. And Patrick here, pulls it a lot. Needs count. Just get count. And he gets 8. A strike shot here for Patrick. Tyler completely blocking the line of sight.
What? Is it that bad? Yeah. It's really bad. How about if I make it a little bit more interesting?
Patrick. And better shot there for Patrick. And it barely hooks back.
He needs to move his feet right.
Kelly picks up the spare. Good shot from Jacob. Unlucky 10 pin. Owen needs it to hook a little bit, and he gets it. Good shot from Owen there. Great pickup. Great pickup from Jacob there. Here's Tyler trying to make it 3. And he does. A great shot. Here's Brendan. Good shot for Brendan. Great shot.
Brendan, what are we doing? What are we doing? Dr. Woober's house.
I should have said, if I strike, I'm actually striking. Yeah.
And he gets 9. Very confused what's going on over there. Yeah, our boy Max isn't here today. Very unfortunate. We do have our regulars. Antonio, Chris, John, Andy, Jonesy from Fortnite, Ben, and Brock. Brock is new. Looks like he's doing okay. Not as good as Brendan or Tyler, though. Both of them gained the first 3 strikes. And Patrick does pick up the spare. We don't see that very often, folks. Patrick gained a 9 spare conversion. Tyler does not get the 10 pin to fall. Brendan seeing if he can get the hand bone, and he does. Great shot from Brendan. And Brendan's first lead on the day against Tyler. And folks, 30 pins is about, I mean, sure, Tyler did shoot a 258, but Brendan did keep it close with a 224. So total pins are definitely still up for grabs.
Song's fire.
Good for you.
Like you nerds, how many costumes?
And Kelly can't get that 7 pin to fall. Still a very good shot. Patrick, all he has to do right now is just keep making spares. Needs to push. Leaves a makeable. I mean, we saw from last game, folks. I mean, those spares will cost you games. Patrick only lost by 4 pins. Sorry, not points. But I mean, he had 4 missed spares. Like Jacob. 4 9 counts in a row, but he is making the spares. Unlike Patrick, who cannot seem to make spares. I don't know what's going on with him. Somehow is only losing by 14 pins.
What are we saying in the chat?
Nothing.
Oh my god. Thank you. Nerds, if you could sponsor us and give us free Nerds Coming Clusters, I'd appreciate it.
My mom's watching. I know that. Oh,
And you know
Brendan
Nerds, Xander's mom.
could not get the 5th there. And Tyler did strike, so right now Brendan is losing to Tyler again if everyone strikes out. And Patrick needs it to push a little. Like, no, yeah. Does not have a lot of hand, folks. That will leave a 5 pin a lot. Brendan almost chops it. But it is a very hard pin. It is a very hard spare to chop, folks, so. Here's Patrick. And he does make a 9 spare. Kelly, a lot of pressure here. Strike does put her in a good spot, and she does just that. Here's Tyler.
We got to talk and stop talking.
Wait, so Ariana. So when you say the lowest points, like
Here's Brendan.
The lowest points.
Oh, that 7 pin. Does not get tripped.
And then it would
Now Brendan's
So
losing
my
by about
total
3
points
pins.
get doubled.
3 or 4 pins. My math is not mathing, folks.
Yeah, because it really my total score, I'm at 185, but John's at 246 and 342.
And Brendan.
So if I ended with like maybe 200, then I would get 400. Is that what you're
Brendan does have
saying?
the highest average by 10 pins against Tyler, so with a 231, so he's almost averaging at 700. Granted, it is only the first week. Tyler will probably up his average here as he already has almost a 400 in the 6th frame of the second. YouTube channel. And here's Patrick. Needs it to push a little. And it pushes a little too much. Or a little too little, folks. It hooks a little bit too much. And looking over on the right lane, Jacob Owen. Close match. Both opened in the 5th frame. Owen has a 6-pin advantage and total pins by about 40 pins, 50 pins. And here's Patrick. Misses the spare. I mean, what is going on, folks? If you have any suggestions on what Patrick should do to improve his spare making, please put them in the chat. And Jacob misses the spare. Owen making the spare would put a lot of pressure on Jacob to strike in the next frame, or 2 for that matter. And Kelly rubbing in Patrick's face that she can make a spare, in fact. She has a pretty good lead on Patrick, about a 28 pin advantage on Patrick. And here's Brendan, really needs the strike. Oh, and folks, that's not what you want to see when you're facing Tyler Miller. You do not want to see spares. You want to see all the pins down, especially of how hot Tyler's been right now. He has another 258 going right now. Let's see if he can keep striking. And he does. Brennan needs the spare. Does not chop it. As Tyler pointed out, we are back to game 1. The first good shot we've seen from Patrick Rebeck today.
Brings the match a little closer.
And Jacob needs the spare, and he does not get it. He does not get it, folks. Oh, heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, folks. And I mean, that almost puts the game out of reach for Jacob. Owen's really gonna have to mess things up in order, or I mean, not necessarily. Jacob could go on a rampage here, and who knows? Maybe he will. And he's a 190 max. Owen has a 230. So you see the 40 pin difference there, but anything can happen. Tyler with the 10 pin, and Brennan needs it, and he trips it. Trips the 4 pin. One of the previously hit pins takes the 4 pin out with a little undercut.
Here, Owen. Owen.
Tyler needs the spare make, and he misses it. Folks, he misses it. Ladies and gentlemen,
That's the best gift you could have given me today.
how the tables have turned, and how the turns have tabled. Brendan with the lead now, a huge lead against Tyler. 28 pins.
Oh, that needs to spin. Spin more.
Patrick already lost game 2. Going back to his older self, barely getting over the 130 threshold. Tyler really needs this strike, and he gets it. Now, Brendan right now, striking basically puts the game out of reach for Tyler unless he gets like a 5 count and opens.
Actually go and throw it right. Imagine that. It goes right.
Patrick realizing that throwing the ball correctly will help him.
Will help increase scores a little bit. That makes things a little different.
And now, what do you do here as Brendan? Do you go for the count here, or do you just try to make the split? Because it is a
I go for it.
it is a makeable split, and making it does put the game out of reach. And it looks like he goes for
He's
it.
going for it.
Oh, and he misses both. He misses both, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see if this mic's still working. My mom said that she couldn't hear you very well, so I thought I might have cut out.
I was really talking.
Yeah. I have really taken over as lead commentator. I don't try to do that. If I'm talking too much, please put in the chat for me to shut up. And Brendan needs a strike.
Okay.
And he gets it.
Okay, he got it
Gets
back.
it. Puts the pressure on Tyler. Will Tyler have the ice? Or will he have the no ice?
Or will he melt under the pressure?
Good analogy from Logan Moyer there with the melt of the icicle. And I mean, folks, I did say that Patrick was out of reach, but
Oh my goodness.
extremely unlucky. I mean, that basically means that Tyler, all he has to do is just get a mark and he will secure it.
That is absurd.
For the win. And it looks like Tyler will be taking game 2. Crazy turn of events there. Brennan extremely upset with himself there over that second match loss. I mean, honestly, I would be upset with myself too. And now Brennan's gonna have to try to pull out another 270 in order to take total against Tyler. Look at Owen making a name of himself. About to get another 199. And Tyler pulls it. It's all good for him though. He will take the game. Barely though. It's so unfortunate. If Brennan strikes there, he forces Tyler to strike out. Good thing for Brennan is that total is decently close. It'll be about. It'll be 50 or 40 pins. However, 40 pins. You can see someone beating someone by 40 pins. Look at Jacob Owen match, for example. That's 60 pin difference. And here's Kelly. I did say that this game was over, but if Kelly misses this, Patrick does have a chance. Mathematically, he does have a chance to win.
Does he actually?
And Kelly drills the spare to put the possibility out of reach, unless she gets a 5 count, folks. We do see 5 counts here and there.
Maybe even zeros from that guy.
Here's Patrick. Does have a chance at his new high game.
That's not hooking.
And he doesn't hook, folks, and he leaves the split. Terrible. Terrible. Because, if he gets a 180 there, total's up for grabs. Could get 3 points. And Kelly strikes. 185. Good game from Kelly there. And I mean, the thing about Patrick, like, he's like Mike McCarthy. He chokes a lot. Chokes in the big moments when it matters most. Just trying to say it a little louder because we do have a Dallas Cowboys fan, Tyler Miller. And Tyler with a 473, 236 average, 236.5 average, in fact. Let me see. Did you write the scores down? Okay. All good. Yes. We are ready for game 3.
Game 3, baby.
I did not like Patrick's score.
What score did you have?
I don't know if I went 140. I think.
That sounds right. Yeah, that's correct.
Dude, I just like stop throwing.
Here's Brendan.
Need to play more on the outside. Yeah.
So unlucky for Brendan today. Here's Tyler. Oh, and he trips the 4-pin. Jacob, switch to the spare ball. What are your thoughts on Jacob switching to the spare ball third game?
Like it. He crossed over Jersey many times. Too much hand.
Yeah. In contrasting to Patrick here, who does not have enough hand. Seeing his ball does not hook a lot, even though he does have a pretty reactive ball.
Oh!
Almost carries it. And we have our first 2 chats of the day from Xander's Mom 1231 and Ava McIntyre. No carry and hello Marauder bowling.
They called me the chop in high school for that very good reason.
They called you the chop?
No, they did, unironically.
Really?
Yeah. Normally it'd be the 6'10", but...
Oh, Patrick. Can't chop the 6'10" if you don't hit either pin, am I right?
It's almost a 36 pound.
Well, if Owen chopped the 3-6-10, we don't call that a chop. We call that the Zach Wenzel.
I don't know who that is.
And we do have some people chatting.
Oh! Gender's mom? Yeah.
And then my sister.
The Green family. Hello, Green family. They probably can't hear me.
I don't know. Here's Jacob. Switched back to the dark code. What are your thoughts on that? Switching after the first frame.
I don't really have any thoughts, I'm not gonna lie.
And here's Brendan.
He must see something different that we don't.
Yeah, I mean, that spare ball did look pretty good. And Brendan does strike there. Great shot from Owen after that open. Tyler leaves a temp, and he was ready for it. He knew it was coming. Yeah, I could hear him on the lane there that he missed it. And Kelly was going to say she caught a break, but honestly, a gutter's probably. But well,
It's
Gutter's-
not impossible.
gutter's almost as good. I think Owen should shoot this for Kelly. He's made this twice in one game.
The fact that he left it twice in one game is a little
Yeah.
upsetting.
Each time I dumped it right.
You can brag that you made this twice in one game, but you can also be insulted for leaving this twice in one game.
Look, I got
And there's Kelly trying to pull an Owen, and she makes it. Maybe that spare isn't that hard.
No.
That might be the easy. Is that the easiest split?
They are 3 for 3 on that split.
How many MU bowlers bowl two-handed? So we have Leighton, Leighton Einzig, Patrick Krebeck, and Jacob. Right, Jacob. trying to think if there's anyone else, but yeah, I think it's just 3.
What? No, you can't do that.
We will tell you later.
How the hell was that miss? How did that miss?
He's out of here. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I'm not on camera.
And Patrick looking for his first strike or spare of the game. Not a good first 2 frames for Patrick, especially bowling against Kelly, who. Oh my gosh. Did Patrick forget he was right-handed? I mean, we might as well have 2 right-handed bowlers. He shouldn't even be counted as bowling. This is just like a throw job. Kelly, strikes.
Hey, Patrick.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
I mean, the thing about Patrick is
Nerds, please. Chemistry brought up.
good shot. Great. Why can't he do that the first time? How does he go from throwing it almost in the gutter to a good shot?
Patrick, come here.
The thing about Patrick
I'll
is
give you a little tip.
he does have about a 30 pin disadvantage against anyone. He's a 146 average. Next lowest is a 173. So especially against opponents like Tyler, Leighton, Brendan, who have these 215, 220, 230 averages, it's going to be pretty tough for him. And that does suck because we're not doing handicap. As I said before, we're not sissies. And Brendan does get the turkey. We are shooting turkey at... I'm going to mess that up, folks. Sorry. That is not the chant. We are eating turkey at your mama's house or Dr. Wooba's house. One of the 2. Stop. There's Kelly. Good shot. Oh my gosh. What a robbery. Patrick. I was gonna say he was looking for his first spare, but we're looking for his first good spare.
Patrick's got some fans in the chat.
In my wallet.
He has fans?
Great shot from Patty.
Messed up. I can't.
And I believe she was talking about that 3 count. Patrick does not make the spare. Owen thought he made it. He did not. If you know Patrick, you know he's gonna miss an easy spare.
Great spare.
And Brendan, I would pan over, but I don't want to touch the computer. He does have a lot of racks. I'm talking about money, folks.
Is there a really good picture of you? Is there a really good picture of you?
And Tyler, wow, it hooks a lot. And he, oh my gosh, doesn't trip any of them. Unlucky, very unlucky.
Zooey mama.
And, I mean, Brendan could take a huge lead here if he just keeps striking. We might see another 3 points for Brendan. Could even, I mean, he would keep the highest average if he beats Tyler in total.
If we go back to my prediction, I said this would end in a 5-2 match, meaning Brendan wins this match but does not win total.
Sorry.
And Brendan leaves is that a 9 pin? Probably unlucky. Tyler tried to go for it. Makes sense. I mean, wasn't on a spare or strike, so, or wasn't on a strike. Here's Owen, looking for the ham bone. Doesn't get it. Brendan, scared with himself there. He was gonna miss that, and he has a pretty good lead. I mean, total's right there. Brendan's only out of total by 6 pins. It's anyone's game right now for total pins. I mean, Tyler has already taken the win there. I will be changing the score, Owen. It's okay. You can bowl. I'll be right back, folks. Logan will take over for me while I change the score.
I'm here now. Patrick Cree back up on the right lane. Gets it out, but it comes back. You know, it's better than a gutter. You know, Patrick is trying new things within the match. Typically, you don't see that. Tyler trips a 4-pin. Clip that.
Tyler, talking trash against someone that's not his opponent.
You don't go with.
I said you were talking trash on someone who's not your opponent tonight.
Well, I have to. Oh my god, he didn't even hit where I wanted. Oh my god. Bro hit
Brendan,
5 more.
big shot for Brendan. Needs it to push. He leaves another 10-pin. Another.
I've thrown way too many bad shots.
I predicted that you win this 5-2.
I should have lost.
You should have lost that second game.
Not the first one.
Not that you
Well, the first one I was hot.
swamped.
The second game I was.
Wouldn't say swamped. He only lost by 30. Jacob, good spare.
And now this game's even worse.
Jesus Christ.
And Patrick somehow makes the spare. Brendan pulled it a little bit, and he gets it. Oh, Owen. Selling the 600 right now. Could make the spare, though. You never know. He has made a lot of hard spares, so let's see if he can make the easy splits. And that does show up as not a split. I do want to say we do consider that a split. We consider that, it's called a washout, ladies and gentlemen. But any split that's a head pin is considered not a split on the board, but we will still consider it a split. And Owen almost converts it. A great attempt. I mean, wraps around the 10 pin there.
It was an attempt.
And Patrick with a 52 in the 5th frame. Wow. Brendan showing Patrick what to do there. And that's strike. Patrick has not had a strike yet today. And Kelly pulling away has a pretty big advantage. Good shot from Jacob.
I knew it was missing something.
Owen needs it to push. Oh, carries the split, even though he probably would make it. And we do see Jacob making a comeback after being down by about 20, 30 pins. Gets it out.
Gets the 10 out.
Carries a 10 pin.
Oh my god.
And there's Leighton.
Leighton's here?
It took me long enough.
First game?
Patrick won one.
Nope.
No.
Patrick
He-
choked.
Okay. He was up in the 10th. Leaves a bucket and misses to lose.
Good shot from Patrick. Actually throws a good shot. And look what happens. He strikes.
Auto lab. I hate auto lab.
Auto lab is horrible.
I had to rewrite all the code.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Because it wanted you by like shape, they meant like
Kelly,
X.
great
Like,
shot.
X was a
Oh,
line
it needs a
in the
spare.
box.
Got it a little
It
over.
wanted you to write that as the method. And then you had to make like a whole
That's
nother
very
method
lucky.
It was a fucking pain. I had to resubmit it like 4 times. I was like, oh my
When
god.
I do auto lab, I resubmit.
Tyler needs
like,
the
this is
strike.
horrible.
Needs the strike.
It's the worst fucking thing ever.
If he's trying to get 7-0, he needs this. I mean, he's still down by 20 pins on Brendan.
How about that account?
Why did you just wait?
You don't like that account? You just got the rebring and stuff that you know what.
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
It's worth it.
Dude, I have.
And he does
5
not strike.
That has Wild Phantom, Reaver Vandal, Prime Vandal.
Brendan, a huge shot here. Probably the biggest of the night. Needs it to push. It does not push. It hooks immediately. I mean, Not horrible for him.
Who's worth it? I've been stuck. I've been stuck.
Yeah, because you choked in the 10th to lose. You were up.
And Leighton did buy a Valorant account. Cost him $50, and he didn't get his money's worth. But that's okay, folks. It's okay. Brendan needs the spare. Good pickup. Good pickup from Brendan. Has a 25 pin lead on Tyler.
Tyler 258, Brendan 224. 18, Tyler 215, Brendan 209. Brendan choked that. He split twice.
Supposed to win here, though. Is Brendan gonna?
Patrick's about to beat that. Chris with a 486 after 3 games on a house shot, folks. I mean, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if he's not trying or if he's washed. I really don't know, but it's all good.
Oh,
What a pickup!
he makes a baby.
What a pickup!
He made a baby.
He's gonna be in first.
99.
Here's Kelly. Making the spare basically puts it out of reach for Patrick. And she does just that. Brendan. Cakes the 10 pin! Cakes the 10 pin. Good shot from Brendan. Now, as long as he doesn't pull a Patrick. 5 and 2, he was. And
I was gonna say, when you do attendance, it's unapproved anyway. You really need to change it.
he's gonna be 12 and 2. Good shot from Tyler. And now, right now, all.
You're able to control the hook.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
He's control the hook way better.
You have him on total right now.
Oh, I have one too.
Sure, you might lose this
Oh, that
game.
shot was actually, like, it looked good.
Oh,
I told him that
That was your best looking shot.
he did what he said to himself. He mentally said, I need to get through this, and then he got through the other kid ball. He just left, right? No! It's like it's an move right into
Yeah.
the trick ball.
Andy.
Jesus Christ. Patrick's not even looking where he's standing.
We will not laugh. Oh, good shot.
Come on. No hand.
Who said that? He did? I didn't say that time.
Maybe.
I didn't say it that time. It wasn't me.
And that puts that one in the dirt.
Did your little adapter thing work or whatever?
What do you, oh, we're just not doing it. It's not. It's whatever.
Are we playing Valorant tonight?
I mean, we can for a little bit.
Oh, I'm playing till 7 again.
I have class at 1 p.m. So
Oh, you got plenty of
I
time.
got plenty of time.
Really?
Yeah,
Thursday?
I'm already done that lab. If you finish the lab, you don't have to go in to class. Oh yeah, big dog going.
Tonight, regardless of anyone.
It doesn't matter. You're gonna win.
Here we go.
Good shot from Jacob there. Here's Brendan. I mean, does he get the game?
It's not over.
I mean, it's not over. I mean,
It is over. What are you talking about?
I guess it
Unless
is.
Brendan does a gutter ball, it's over.
I guess if Brendan just keeps on the lane. And now it's definitely over. Now it is definitely over.
It's in the dirt. My prediction.
And I mean, yeah, Logan's prediction was correct.
Oh my god.
What'll be?
Got boned.
Good shot from Tyler there. 673. Ups his average.
Big bio total. Dude, that pattern, that got so bad. Game 3.
We're not doing handicap.
Not at all.
No.
Wait, not at all?
That's what he said.
Kelly said we shouldn't either, so.
Oh, really?
Who said that?
Kelly.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna need a miracle then. Every
Well,
turn.
whoever I play next week is an automatic win.
I think you play Leighton.
So Leighton's gonna get an automatic win.
Already?
I'm not gonna
Dude,
be
why
here.
does the best people play each other?
Well, I'm not gonna be here, so you get an automatic win.
I don't want to. I don't want
Oh,
to.
I know
I
for
don't want
Sugar Bowl, please, so I don't have to cancel it.
Sugar Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
What is Sugar Bowl?
And please sign up for Sugar
We're
Bowl.
doing deliveries.
Yeah. It's
You want to help? You have a car?
Oh, what if I don't have a
Don't
car?
say, do you
That's
want to
fine.
help?
You have to.
You have to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
We
take
need
2
money?
people in each car.
Okay.
So like I'll pull up to the house, you can run out and grab take the food to the house.
Okay. I'll be passenger with Owen.
Wait, when is this?
You can do interviews now.
Wait, when is this? What are we talking
I'll be passenger with Brendan.
Passenger with you driving.
I don't have a car.
Oh, I'll be passenger with Brendan or anyone.
And also you guys can you can
We'll
also
both be
passengers
passengers.
in the same car.
Okay, yeah, we'll both be passengers.
So sign up on the sign up unit so I know when you guys are gonna be there.
Okay.
Also, Kelly, Liz is gonna try to come
I don't know what that is at all. I gotta be honest.
That's crazy. It's been forever since I
Yeah,
had
that's
this.
pretty good.
Owen,
Yo.
let's go to the lane and do it.
Logan.
Still your seat, Logan. 650.
You doing interviews?
Yeah. Yep. Why are we recording this? I feel like it's gonna disconnect the mic, and I'm scared. What happened? Is this thing on? I think it is.
Can I use my how about this? How about this? So my blind scores don't totally be useless. Can I use my blinds? My minus 100. Can I use the outlet scores for I'll run it. I use my bye week for 10. That's the only week I'm gonna miss. That is basically that. I shot 660. I'm having probably
Just waiting for everyone to wrap it up so we can get some interviews before leaving tonight.
dude, when I actually like do what I'm supposed to. Imagine that. You want to interview at all?
Sure.
I'll start it.
Yep, you can start. Sit down. All right, so we have Tyler Miller. I don't have the scores, but that's okay.
you say the names and I say come to bowling.
So Tyler, a nice 5-2 victory over Brendan, who coming into this did have the highest average. So
These people.
what did you do to beat him those first 2 games?
So basically I just focused on shots, and then if I threw a bad shot, I just let it go, made the spare, and then tried to do my best to adjust. Of course, the last game, you saw that it caught up to me with the bad shots. Threw way too many bad shots, and it cost me the 3rd game, but I was somehow able to keep the 40 pins for the series to squeak by with a 5-2 victory.
Of course. Just trying to think of some nice interview questions. So you did say you're not going to be here next week to face Leighton. Are you scared, or are you intimidated by Leighton, or what's going on with that?
Nah, I just have plans.
Oh
but
right.
I can't go.
What day is that? Is that Valentine's?
Yeah.
Valentine's Day? You got
Plans. man.
plans?
Yeah.
All right.
But he said something about 10 pins. 10
okay.
pins
So,
under average. So I mean, I'm averaging. I don't know what I'm averaging. Probably 220 something.
224-ish.
So he has to.
Mhm.
So you'd have to be like a 214 or maybe above. I don't know.
That is about his average. So that should be a good match. next week. Leighton did not bowl this week, as he had the bye, but he did eventually show up.
But I'm not scared. Bro didn't bowl today, so he's gonna come in next week rusty. So we'll see. Maybe I can squeak by with my blind. You never know. You never know.
And are you gonna do anything tonight to celebrate this victory over Brendan?
Probably just grab food.
Grab food.
Yeah.
Gonna play Valorant later.
Valorant? Yeah, you know what? Sure. I mean, I have most of my stuff done for school, so.
Gonna play some Valorant.
We're chilling.
I think that's it.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Yep.
Or just announce it and then different like maps.
Tyler, you have to be in a video.
Owen.
He just got pale.
Hello.
We have Owen McMahon.
Hello. I am Owen McMahon, resident commentator. I hope he's doing a good job. Folks at home, aka the Green family, let me know how he's doing.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to think of interview questions.
You good?
Trying to come up on the spot with these. So,
You're good.
and I don't have the scores at all.
I had 615. Jacob had.
Very confused what Leighton.
Well, Logan has the book. So.
Owen, can I have your
Look at Patrick.
My sweatshirt.
Look at Patrick.
Sure.
Look at Patrick.
Give it back. Give it back. I'm not gonna give you. I'm not gonna put license.
No, I know you're good.
Logan. Logan.
Wear any other shirt.
Logan. Look at Patrick.
PA skill.
Patrick is I don't think I can get a shot over there, but he is currently gambling.
We love that.
We do love that.
No, I'm joking. We don't love that. If you, for those at home watching, please one day give. I believe it's on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Is it what $10 donation?
February 14th is not Valentine's Day.
Okay, somewhere in February. February 14th is the date. For some reason, I thought it was Valentine's Day. But anyway,
I don't. Well, it might. Valentine's Day might be the 14th. I don't know.
14th, February the 14th. Remember this date because it's a great way of getting funding for us to go to trips. I just did a talk with Kelly for a video for that, so watch out for that on the Instagram, hypothetically. But it would be a great way for us to get to club championships in Indiana, or even next season, getting to all the tournaments we need to. We went to 11 tournaments this season, and that's a lot of cost on our part. And your funding could help us make that burden a little less. So anyway, we can get on with the interview.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. So you had a 615
Yeah.
over Jacob. What did you do to? I mean, kind of looked like you dominated all three games. What did you do to keep pushing on forward to get that average up and get a 615?
Honestly, I just got lucky most of the time. Half the shots I threw, I felt like were not the best, but I had a lot of miss room and I kept it in the right spot most of the time, except for the first game where I had 2 splits, but at least I covered them. The one is always the one, baby. That ball's looking great every time. Just made my spares for the most part and try to keep it clean for all 3 games.
Interesting. Just trying to think.
You're good.
So who does Owen play next week? Do you play
Logan, who am I playing next week?
Patrick? Okay.
Patrick.
So Owen, you face Patrick. You face the underdog next week. His average, I'm not sure where it's at.
I'm not sure either.
I don't even know if it's 140. So
That's okay.
what are you gonna do to try to shoot another 615?
Just keep it in the right spot. I mean, the biggest trick for me right now is just following through so I don't dump it out right. Leighton is just, his pathfinding's broke in the background. He doesn't know where to walk. Following through, just keeping it where I want it. I did that for the most part tonight, so just keep that going. It's just all fundamentals right now. I just need to get better at that. So that's about it. Just keep it clean, keep it consistent.
All right, and then one more question: are you gonna do anything to celebrate this 7-0 victory?
I'm gonna get some sheets. It's gonna be good.
What are you gonna get?
Probably like a small blue raspberry slush. Maybe, I don't know, the fries bucket sounds pretty good, but I don't know, that's a lot of fries.
Does sound pretty good.
It's like $5 for a bucket of fries. It's like the best deal at Sheetz.
It's pretty good.
Otherwise, tacos probably. So
Good.
yeah,
I think that's it.
cool. Those Nerds gummies really carried me through that match. So Nerds, if you wanna reach out, we'd love to have your logo on our sleeves here, and I'd love some free product. Thank you.
I think that's it, folks. I think it's time to go. It is 10:31. We are being told to evacuate the vicinity.
Trying to get me to go home.
Um,
They're having a partner workout for softball.
I mean, we could have one more. Patrick, would you like an interview? A quick interview?
Working out.
Patrick, we are getting an interview. So, Patrick, you faced Kelly today. Didn't win a single game.
Not one.
So I saw that first game. I mean, 162 to 168, close match. What happened there?
I threw all there is to it. I started off well and ended horribly. Pretty
That
much
is
the whole night.
Not what you want to do, folks. And I saw that last game. I mean, did you even get a 140? What happened there? Just off the rails?
I don't know. Not my night.
All right. And are you gonna also be getting sheets tonight, or
I will be. You know what? Next week, that's my night.
next week against Owen?
Yeah.
You think you're going to beat Owen?
I'm getting 2 games.
2 games against Owen. He thinks he's going to win against Owen. Well, we'll leave you at that, folks. We'll see you next week. 9 p.m. on Valentine's Day, I guess. I didn't know that, but this is Xan.